Welcome to another episode of Mind Thump, your number one source for interesting content to feed your brain. The world has lost countless stars before their time, and sometimes we have had a hard time letting go. From Michael Jackson to Elvis Presley, many die-hard fans cling on to the hope that their idol is still somehow out there, living a normal life. Today, in no particular order, we are going to list 10 dead celebrities that are still rumoured to be alive. Before we get into the video, remember to give us a thumbs up if you want to see more of this kind of content, and subscribe to Mind Thump so you never miss out on the latest uploads. You ready? Let's go. Number 10. Princess Diana. So many conspiracy theories surrounding Princess Diana's death have surfaced over the years that we have lost count. Princess Diana died way back in 1997. Some claim that the British military killed her. Others say that the British royal family killed her because she was about to marry a non-Christian. Princess Diana, according to many theories, faked her own death. She survived the car accident and was allegedly spotted in a wheelchair. The Grassy Knoll Institute published that picture. Some claim she even disguised herself and attended Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding. Number 9. Elvis Presley. Ever since Elvis Presley's death back in 1997, people have been claiming the legendary singer is still alive. For starters, the dead body inside the coffin marked for him did not look like Elvis at all. This convinced a few fans that it was either a wax dummy or a lookalike. There have been several alleged sightings of the king years after he apparently passed away. Presley's middle name is also misspelled on his gravestone for the strangest of reasons. An insurance policy Elvis took out with Lloyd's was also never cashed in after his death. All the clues point to the contrary. Number 8. Paul Walker. Can we ever forget that scene where Paul Walker and Vin Diesel's car part ways in The Fast and Furious 7? Paul Walker died an abrupt death in 2013. He met with a car accident that killed him instantly. The footage of the crash was shared online. It was heart-wrenching to see him go. Others started to point out some errors in the video. 2 figures could be seen emerging out of the crash. One was even wearing a fire-resistant suit. That is a little too much precaution for a casual drive. People smelt a huge conspiracy. Number 7. Michael Jackson. In the year of 2009, the king of pop left us all. Or did he? That's what many conspiracy theorists think when they hear his name. Michael Jackson had many reasons to fake his death. He was being charged with heinous felonies, and he had a huge debt to pay. All of that would have vanished if he were no longer there. A video released by TMZ in August 2009 saw a man looking remarkably like Michael Jackson exiting a coroner's van. TMZ claimed it was the same van that was carrying Michael Jackson's corpse. Many people think the king of pop popped the hood and managed to escape. Number 6. Jim Morrison. Jim Morrison was a rising star aiming for the heavens way back in the 70s. Then suddenly, at the age of 21 in 1971, the young celebrity was found dead in a bathtub. Morrison's girlfriend claimed that he died because of sniffing too much heroin. Marianne Faithfull claimed that Morrison's drug dealer killed him. Others believe that Morrison never died. He had actually paid his doctor to fake his death certificate. Jim Morrison's dead body was never found. So, people think that he faked his death to avoid fame. Number 5. Kurt Cobain. There are 3 different conspiracy theories surrounding Kurt Cobain's passing. The first claims that Kurt Cobain had too much heroin in his system to aim that gun well enough to kill himself. The second theory claims that Kurt died because he was killed by Courtney Love, who had found out that the former was planning to leave her. It's the third conspiracy that just happens to be the most intriguing. It states that Kurt Cobain faked his death to get out of the music business and escape Courtney Love, who many believe to be a closet psychopath. Number 4. Tupac Shakur. For over 20 years, Tupac Shakur has been considered dead, but some people still believe in the notion of the famed celeb being alive. Their belief stems from the very fact that the nature of Tupac's death was extremely mysterious. The people who killed him have never been found and produced before the court. Even Suge Knight, Tupac's friend who was with him the night of his death, claims that Tupac Shakur might still be alive. Tupac also happens to be the star who released the most albums after his apparent death. 8 of Shakur's records were released posthumously, the highest for any dead celebrity. Number 3. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's martial arts prowess was the stuff of legends. He was able to punch as many as a dozen times in the span of a second. He could also do 1,000 push-ups in record time. Lee was rumoured to have the ability to hold his breath for as long as 7 minutes. A guy like that must have a heart as healthy as a horse. Bruce Lee was declared dead after his body had an allergic reaction to administered medicine, suffering fatal heart complications. People think that he is alive. They think that he just does not believe in Hollywood, or found someone to share his life with, and now lives far away. Number 2. Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman was a legendary comedian. He was a super hit in the 80s, known for his sharp humour. Kaufman was also infamous as a prankster. His pranks were truly legendary. He once claimed that if he were to die, he would reappear 20 years later and laugh at the world. Kaufman died in 1984 after a battle with lung cancer. The people were still not convinced, believing he was pulling one last grand prank. 20 years later, Kaufman did not resurface as promised. One of Kaufman's friends, Bob Smuder, believes the comedian is still out there. He is alive and kicking, yet to kick the bucket. Number 1. Steve Jobs. This might come as a shocker to many. The very person who gave us the smartphone may have outsmarted the entire world. Steve Jobs is the epitome of showmanship. The man pioneered the world of technology, giving us the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and the iPad. Had Steve been alive, he would be rolling in his grave right now with the direction Apple has taken in his absence. Jobs died at the age of 56 after an 8-year-long battle with pancreatic cancer. In August of 2019, pictures of a person eerily like Steve Jobs starting popping up all over the internet. Many Apple fanatics still question the mysterious way in which he was declared dead. A lot of people have theorized Jobs did not die, but distanced himself from Apple after the company started going in a direction that he did not like. He may be living a secluded life away from civilization. That brings us to the end of today's video detailing the top 10 dead celebrities still rumoured to be alive. Which of the entries on our list are you sure is hiding out somewhere, living a new life? Or do you know of any other celebs that we haven't mentioned that you think have faked their death? Let us know in the comment section down below. Before you go, remember to like this video if you enjoyed the content and click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you are always the first to get MindThump's newest uploads. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video.